Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with Kim's Inspired Life, and welcome to hashtag What's Up Wednesday, an open collab hosted by our sweet friend Lucia at Teho Creates. And so you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about my last four, maybe 5 months since I've been off social media. And obviously my YouTube channel is continuing. I'm also on Threads. I'm not off all apps and all internet and everything all together. I teach online, so I'm still online. It's just that I was spending way too much time on Facebook and Instagram, and I just felt I could be doing some other things. So, and I just kind of started noticing a few things that I guess I really just didn't care for too much. I don't know about this lighting. Some things that I've just learned about myself, about time, about screens, connections with people, and I'm going to share them in this video. So some of the things that I'm saying might not resonate with you, and that's okay. And if they do, let me know by all means. But if not, this is what I've been thinking about. This is what led me to my decision. And, you know, as the year starts, we start thinking about, you know, goals, resolutions, what we're going to do different, what we're going to do better, what we're going to do more of, less of, all of that kind of thing. And so I think that's kind of where I was headed and what I was thinking about as 2024 was ending. I was thinking, what am I going to do in 2025, and what do I like, what I see, what happens when I am online. I wrote some notes right here, so I'm going to put my glasses on because there are some things that, So time behind a screen. I just really felt like my time behind a screen just started growing and growing, and it was just a big time suck. Basically, when it all boils down to it, I just felt like I was planning on doing something, maybe going for a walk, reading a book, folding a load of laundry, and I'd say, okay, I'm just going to get on Facebook just to check and see blank, or see if someone posted something about blank, whatever it was, or Instagram, and the next thing you know was half an hour later, and I was still there, sitting there just staring at a screen, and I thought, yeah, that's not good. That's not how I want to spend my time. That's not how I want to spend my life. And so I was just scrolling, and 10 minutes turned into an hour, and I just thought, this is just not what I want to be doing. You know that little message that you would get on your phone that says, this is how much time or I don't even know if it's a message, but you can actually even go check the setting on your phone if you have an iPhone. I know you can check that percentage about how much time you spent online, and it tells you how much time you spent on entertainment or, you know, news or whatever it is. And so I would see that, and I would see those numbers, and I would think, oh yeah, really? that percentage of time I could have been doing whatever, fill in the blank. So I am on Yelp, you know, where I review restaurants, places, foods, things, places I've been, and I'm not getting rid of that also because I'm an elite Yelper. So I've been doing that for, I think, my 7th year, and so I'm going to continue doing that. I'm on Duolingo. I've been on Duolingo for over a year, learning lots of Spanish, so I'm still there. I teach online. I have my YouTube channel, and I'm on Pinterest too when I check it somewhat. And so I just thought, so in all of those places, I feel like that's just enough time, you know, that I need to be spending online. So I took the apps off my phone. I don't have Facebook on my phone. I don't have Instagram on my phone. I took off a couple of other apps off my phone because it's what's important to me and what I want to use with my time, other than doing those things. One, reading. So I've definitely been reading a lot more. I've been exercising more. I've been writing more letters, praying, trying new recipes, crafting. I'm not at a loss of things to do. There's plenty to do to take my to fill up that time. So I really just want to focus on my YouTube channel, you know, learn how to add the end screen cards, or I guess I know how to do that, but take more time to do those kind of things. You know, make some playlists for my channel. So I really haven't worked on my YouTube channel per se in quite a while. I just post videos and I just keep posting videos and really haven't taken the time to do anything that's going to help me maybe even try to grow my channel or, make my videos better or anything. So I want to do that also. It's a creative process, and just like crafting, creating videos is a creative process, and so I want to continue doing that. I want to continue enjoying the content that others create on YouTube as well, and I have my set times that I do that. I set a timer on my phone also and on my iPad so that it tells me how long, if after I've been on YouTube for this long, then it's time to get off and go do something else. Oftentimes, though, when I am watching YouTube channels, I am doing something else. I'm crafting, or I'm cleaning, or something. So I'm driving, so I'm still going to continue to do that. The last thing I want to talk about is people and connections, okay, when it comes to social media, and mostly Facebook and Instagram. I found that there were people that would comment on a Facebook post or send me a direct message on Instagram. And so we were talking online, and these are people that I connect with, like, in my real world over here where I am. And instead of just calling me or instead of just texting me, and then they would ask me, "Oh, did you get my message about?" And I'd say, "Well, no, I didn't get that text." And they say, "Oh, I messaged you on Instagram." And I thought, okay, why didn't you just text me, or why didn't you just call me? So that kind of started to irritate me a little bit. And people started talking about, like, when you're sitting across from someone having a conversation, and people started talking a lot about, oh, did you see on Facebook, and did you see on Instagram? And so many of our conversations were prefaced with that. It started with what was happening on social media. And that's okay, and that's fine, but it just seems like it was happening more and more with people that I felt like we didn't need to go to social media for that information. We could have picked up the phone and asked that person, or we could have been present when this particular incident happened. So that started to bother me a little bit. People started having disagreements, and I'm not talking about just politics. I'm just talking about certain things, whether it's family, friends, whatever. People started having disagreements. And they were having them online, and so you'd be almost forced, I feel like, to watch this if it came up in your feed, or and maybe there were disagreements with people that you don't know personally, but just you're reading about it, and I felt like that was kind of an intrusion of my space. I don't want to read about your disagreement with someone or what you don't like about something, and so I don't have to, because I don't need to read that because I'm not on that platform or whatever anymore. And so I guess these things that I just talked about, all these different things that were happening, that I was reading, that I was being exposed to, that I was being forced to see or read or hear, making me maybe sad or mad or angry or frustrated or whatever the emotion was. And I thought, if I wasn't listening to this or I wasn't reading this right now, I wouldn't be feeling this way. So I just thought, I just need to take myself away from this. I just need to fill my time doing something else, and I just need to be purposeful and intentional about when I'm online and what I'm doing when I'm on there. It's not to say that I will never go back to Instagram or Facebook. I don't see myself going back anytime soon. Honestly, I really didn't know if I was able to not go on those platforms. I have a lot of family. The reason why I even went on Facebook originally was because of family members that don't live in my same area, and wanted to put, and were posting pictures of their families and children, and I thought, oh, I'm going to miss out on all of that. And I do miss that part of it, because those family members aren't reaching out to me personally to send me pictures, and that's okay. I mean, they don't have to, but I know that there's things that I'm absolutely missing out on, if you call it that, or I'm not seeing positive things because I'm not on those platforms. And I know a lot of crafters use Instagram when they're sharing and selling and all of that, and just to connect. And there are times when I do miss that, but then I think about, I have several friends, including my husband, who is not on any of those social media platforms, and he's been able to, and those friends have been able to get along just fine. So I feel like I'm going to be just fine without them. And at some point, if I feel like I need to get back online and get back to Facebook or get back to Instagram, that there's a, something pressing, then I feel like, maybe I'll do that. But for now, I'm absolutely appreciating the time that I have when I'm not in front of a screen, and that I have to read and craft and have conversations with people I love, and to write letters and to connect in other ways. And so that's where I am. So those are my thoughts. Just thought I'd share them with you. Thank you guys for stopping by. Leave me a comment if you'd like to. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.